just talking to Mark of the Beast and the death penalty. Death penalty. Okay, so that's what this video is going to be about. All right. Okay, I'm just copy. And then I'm going to start the live. Bigo, 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 bigo. A bigo, bigo, a bigo, bigo. A bigo, bigo, a bigo, bigo. I hope y'all can hear me. Today's topic will be about, hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the nitty-gritty, under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. These videos are not important to you. If you do not care about your third eye, your inner voice, okay, then you should not watch my videos. If you're sensitive, you're stick in the mud, you do not like asking questions, you should not watch my videos. I'm Indigo Child, Emerald Pill creator, and today's topic will be about the mark of the beast. My information I will post here. And of course, let's see, I have my YouTube. I do have a temporary Patreon. I have a Patreon, and then that's it. So it's at the beginning. So now, today's topic will be about the mark of the beast. How you been? Okay, I see your message down there. Howdy, babes. How you doing? What's going on? I just came back from the basketball court to making my 3-point hook shots. Okay, and they be on fire, man. They be on fire. And so that's what I do. I do that. What's this? Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. If you want to learn how to record your live streams, if you have an Android, a Samsung Galaxy, you can literally scroll from the top, scroll it down to the top. You can see something called, it's called a screen recorder. Your phone has a screen recorder. You have to activate it first before you enter the app. You have to activate the media and mic. And then it will start to record. And then it won't stop. Okay? So I'm pretty sure you can hear me. I hope you can. And if you don't hear me, then I'll just do the whole thing over like Peter Pan. Okay? He flies in the air like a flower boy or some shit. But other than that, that's a little bit about me. How you been? Are you a new host? You can say yes. But I've been on for quite some time. But I don't really use Bigo. Because I'll be on TikTok. But when I get banned off of TikTok, I come on here. But I repost my videos. My videos may seem kind of off to people, okay, because they're not really open-minded. Because I'm Indigo. I told you I'm not really understood by a majority of masses of asses because I'm Gen X. I'm old school. I'm very old, okay? I'm 49 on the basketball court. And who are you? Let me see. I got to reject it for right now. I gotta talk about the topic, guys, because when y'all come in here, y'all want to play PK games. I'm not down with the PK games. I'm here for solutions, conclusions, instead of delusions. Solutions, conclusions, not delusions, okay, all right? I prefer y'all write down, okay, what you want to ask a question about, okay? And, of course, I'm going to reject it right now, okay? Stop matching, okay, there we go, okay? So the topic for today is the mark of the beast. What is it? What is the mark of the beast? Should we continue the death penalty? I had a conversation with my brother, okay, today. And as I said before, anyone who's into religion is a person who's externalism, who believes in externalism. They do not believe in the inner God. They need some sort of guidance in life. When I was younger, I became indigo and I started hearing the voice when I was only 7 years old. Okay? I know most of you don't like asking questions to your parents. I got smacked for asking wise questions. Okay, just asking questions open up your third eye. You know, you start hearing this shit like, yo, is people too euphoric enough to ask questions if they're curious? Nobody really thinks no more. The kids don't think no more. They think of what their parents think or the social media think and the media thinks. And then I realized something. You know, why don't people just ask questions, right? Okay? If you ask enough questions, you can use deductive reasons and you can actually tell when people are actually wacky in the head. Something's wrong. The mark of the beast is in the religion called Christianity, right? Christianology, okay? Just like the Nation of Islam. It's also the Nation of Islamology, okay? You know, it's all ology, guys. The science of mind, the science of learning something, okay? It's a pathology. There is a mythology to it. It's all mythology. Mythology, guys. Mythology is a psychology, guys. It was used back in the medieval times so the bishops of old can keep order of people who are just using their animalistic side of their brain because they don't understand what morality is. So they concocted religion. Religion in Latin means to bind. Okay, it means to bind. There are just people who just don't have any logical nuts and bolts upstairs. They don't have it. They can't think for themselves, so they need something to look for. When you think of the mark of the beast, you're thinking of 666. Human beings are very arrogant and very prideful. Okay? Mathematics is not the universal language of the laws. That's what the voices told me. The voices told me, I'm telling you what they told me. And when people say mathematics is universal, no. Not in purgatory, not in limbo. The belief in xfinity, eternity is basically hypothetical. You don't know what eternity is. Okay, you may think you feel and you know, but it's a hypothetical. It is not a fact. You cannot experience forever. You can't. You don't understand it. You will not even be able to fathom it. Okay, right? So if you take it out of context, you'll believe anything you read or you see, right? So the mark of the beast is, you may think is music. You may think is social media. But we all are the mark of the beast. Because you know why? Let's use deductive reason here, peoples. And it says in the Bible, quote unquote, it says, and those who have the mark shall be thrown into the pit. Who made that story up? You think God made that story up? Come on now. You think God made that up or a man? If God is all powerful, right? Why would he talk about the mark of the beast? Why would he put Adam and Eve in the garden? We're going back to the mark of the beast, peoples. We're going to think about the mark of the beast here. 666. It's a number. We all have social security numbers. We all can be tracked. We are born in the mark of the beast. You chose to be the mark of the beast. If you think about it, you chose to be the mark of the beast. You fought against millions of other sperms to make it into this reality, in this realm. You fought the spermatozoid. If you believe in science, you came from your father's ball sack, right? And you came into the mark of the beast. Just like all the creatures of the world, okay? Just like the animals, the bears, the tigers, the lions, and the bears, the giraffe. Oh my. The mark of the beast is you coming into this world. You are already marked. You do know some people don't even have a birthmark on their body. Did you know that? The mark of the beast could be many things, okay? Don't get it misconstrued now. The thing is that when I talk to people and they get themselves wrapped up into this hotep and religion and this philosophy type shit, I said, just make up your own shit, okay? What do you hear deep down inside your raison d'etre, your ID? Are you listening to someone else? Are you getting things misconstrued? The mark of the beast is just you coming into this world. You're already marked. Adam and Eve was in the mark of the beast. Doesn't matter who was in the tree, who manipulated Adam or Eve. It doesn't matter. Y'all don't know the whole story about Adam and Eve. You wasn't there, okay? All right. So the mark of the beast is not a number, okay? Or 666, or the phones, or the chip that's being injected in you. Let's use common sense now here. You already tracked. You can't do nothing. You already under the beast, okay, right? Somebody's monitoring us in space. God is watching us. Why would we worry about the mark of the beast? God put us here, or you put yourself here. Let's talk hypotheticals, babies. I tried to talk about hypotheticals on TikTok, and I got banned for it. Hypotheticals is anything that you do not have hardcore evidence for. You know, if you're agnostic with an A-G-N-O, okay, you know, you believe in theoreticals. You believe in hypotheticals. That means there's a pink unicorn controlling us all. We don't know that, but we do not have imperialistic evidence. Okay, now if you're atheist, you're closed-minded. You're only a scientist. Atheists mean you do not believe in anything. You are a scientist. You are just void with thought when it comes down to probabilities and possibilities. Now, if you start thinking possibilities and probabilities that there may be a God, then you're agnostic. You're automatically agnostic. Okay? Now, Gnostic means you have secret knowledge, right? Okay? Now, in time, people like to get these words mixed up, right? They get these words misconstrued, okay? They throw around these terms like agnostic, atheist. No, you can't mix them. Now, there's people who talk about sigmas, okay, and there are people who talk about omegas, and they're all the same basket, okay? Trust me. People pick and choose what they want, and they try to make their own criteria. Make your own shit. I'm indigo. I'm higher than the sigma and alpha. So what do you think about that? Ain't nobody talking about no indigo. You could look up indigo all you want, okay? You could look up indigo or starseed, and then there'll be people saying there are starseed because they be reading it and they try to relate to that. Don't relate to that. Don't relate to nothing. You are your own unique soul, all right? You are different. You're not here to come doing what everybody else is supposed to do. You're here in limbo, guys. You are here because you came here. If you read the Apocryphal records, you understand that we are in the Matrix, okay? And there were missing books from the Bible. There's missing books everywhere. Man has written many books. And the word is with you. So you already have the mark. You are already the mark of the beast. What question do you have for God? I am God. Ask a question to me. And you are God. And I'm going to ask a question to you. We are gods in front of each other, right? So the mark of the beast is a delusion conclusion. So don't believe the hype. That's what they say. Don't believe. That's what you used to say. Run DMC, other people's properties. Okay, you know, back in the 80s, I remember. What was it? Top Authority? Not Top Authority. Okay, you know, I remember them. Okay, Public Enemy. Yeah, Public Enemy. Don't believe the hype. With Flavor Flav. Started with Dr. Dre, I think it was. Yep. Okay, but other than Run DMC and stuff, you know, y'all don't understand the knowledge. Y'all missing the knowledge, man. Stop being a hotep. Be yourself. Get out of that. No, get out of that Kabbalicism. Get out of that. Get out of that. You're not nobody. Everybody's the only time you're goddamn special is when you're different from everybody else, or you're not attractive to everybody else. That's the only time you're special, when you're not attractive. If you're highly attractive, okay, you're not special. If you're unattractive, you know, in a good way, okay, healthy, okay, or average looking, then you're special, okay? That's my opinion of it. Because it seems like people are just so wrapped up in delusion and conclusion that they want to believe an attractive person because they're attractive. That's it. I guarantee you, if someone spoke like Kevin Samuels and they were way unattractive, nobody would listen to him, okay? And that's what's going on. That's what's going on in society. You got to be attractive. When you're attractive, you gain flies to shit. Okay. Right? Okay. So the mark of the beast is what, guys? You already are here. You're already marked. You are the mark. You are the word. And it says in the beginning was the word. That's you. You are God. You created the word. You need to speak in order to work the prophecy of the beast. You have to make sure that it's by logic and by fact. If it is not by fact, then chaos occurs. Medieval times. Okay? Now, since I've been talking about that for quite some time, I've been talking for 12 minutes about it. Let's talk about something else now here. What else is there to talk about? Death penalty. I just saw this video on the internet, okay, about this girl who killed this guy. He was a rapper, okay? He shot him in the arms. He shot him in the legs. He shot him in the torso. And she said it was self-defense, okay, right? I don't believe in death penalty. What is worse? The death penalty or torture? Which one is worse? How many people know the answer to that? Anybody? Nobody's saying nothing, okay? But anyway, you should automatically know torment is worse than death, right? So if somebody fucks with me, you're going to be tormented. You're not going to die. It's kind of like Prometheus in the game called, you know, in Greek mythology, who stole the fire of knowledge from Zeus, from the mountains, from Mount Everest, okay? Mount Sinai, whatever, okay? He stole the fire for mankind to have knowledge of fire, okay? And Zeus pinned his ass up on the mountain so his bones and his flesh can be eaten up by crows, and then it keeps coming back. Prometheus, that's torment. That's a fucked up torment. Yeah, as a matter of fact, y'all guys, I recommend you guys to play the game called, Immortals, Phoenix Rising. It's a very good game. To me, the game is exquisitely very good. 9 out of 10. It kind of takes some pieces from God of War. It takes some pieces from the Breath of the Wild, but so what? Okay. People give it a 7 because it's a copycat, but it's a very compacted game. The more things you search for in that game, the more stronger you get. So you don't have to search for those things. You can make it as hard as fucking Souls, Dark Souls if you want. Okay, Demon Souls. All right. But trust me on this. The death penalty is not necessary. I believe they should be tormented. If you kill my whatever it is, or you did, you should be tormented to the days of your life. But if you want to kill yourself, you can't kill yourself. That's fucked up, right? That's fucked up. So you can't die. You constantly thinking about what you did over and over. I think that's the worst. If you kill all these people and they kill you, okay, in jail, that's like a goddamn blessing. That's a blessing because you don't know what they went through when they were younger. So you actually blessing them. You killing them off. I saw this lady was like, she wanted the death penalty. No, you don't want no death penalty because the girl killed your son. I understand how you feel, but let her suffer and wallow. When she gets older, she gonna understand that misery is fucking, misery loves company, okay? And she gonna suffer. She gonna understand what she did after she killed somebody or murder. Murder, death should always be responded back with torment, okay? There is no way around that, especially if there's enough evidence. You do not put people in torment, especially if they're innocent. And that's what come karma on the justice system. You don't want to put innocent people. There's no speculation here. If there's no iron, see, this is why I started that goddamn the cameras on the cops, because sometimes you'll hear stories where these cops are killing people without no cameras. That started in Brooklyn, okay? I don't care where it started from, but I was thinking about it a long time ago. And I said cops should have cameras on them because there are a lot of people who don't have no sense. They don't have any sense. They haven't been trained, okay? And when they kill somebody, it's usually they're in the wrong, okay? Because there were times I should have been killed. And a racist had a gun to me one time. And I smiled. I said, hey, you kill me, you're going to be me in your next life. He didn't understand that. Okay, so he didn't shoot. It depends on what you say. A lot of words. You are the word. You are the mark of the beast. Every last one of you are the mark of the beast. Stop it. Get out of that. Come out of her. That's what the Bible says. Come out of her. Okay? And the Bible actually tells you the secret of God too. The secret is you. You are God. Okay? It tells you right there, but it ain't going to tell you everything. And some stories are concocted for a reason so you can understand that every time you think externally outside your fucking self, you are losing your God. You people do not think of yourself as God. And that's a problem right there. We can't come together. You know by fact, when you're an adult, you don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't put any poisons in your body, and you're supposed to help your brother as like a humanitarian. I am a life path number 9, motherfuckers. Do not mess with me. I do sorcery, okay, on your ass, okay. I do not socialize. I do not do it. Only people I socialize with was the kids on the basketball court, educating them like Charleston White, and also to my daughters, okay. And my ex-ho, okay, which I basically I consider a 304. If a woman sleeps with more than one man, she is considered a 304 to me. I'm sorry. Only thing I'm going to say to you is, where's my money? You belong to the streets. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. Okay, you're like, duh. I learned that from the Pimps. Like, the Pimps told me, once a woman has laid with more than one man, that's it. You're done. And I help women like that. I do help women. I do think about what you have made a mistake of, and because you didn't get approval from your father, whatever, yada, 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 okay? I understand that, but that's like, you got to settle for betas and beta alphas. And then that's where you have to get your education. You can't never get an alpha if you already lost your virginity. You're done. You're finished, okay? You belong to the streets. Where do you think that come from, okay? You need to get your ass home, because that's what the pimps be saying to these hoes all the time, 304s, right? Get your ass home, because you're not supposed to be outside. What do? What do women? I'll be out on the basketball court. You know what I see? Nothing but kids playing basketball and fucking football. Where are the girls at? They're not playing. They're not playing shit. But I don't hate on women, though. I'm only here to help. I don't give harsh critique. I just talk facts, okay? But I'm not harsh, though. I'm going to be like, hey, okay, did you do this? Okay. Did you do this? Okay, we got strikes already on you. Then you have no right to be looking for a high-value rich man, okay? And that's just it time and time again. You know, Kevin Samuels, I kept telling them high-value man is not a rich man, okay? I keep saying this all of the time. It's not about your fucking wealth. I'd rather be broke and find love, but you're not going to find that other type of love. There's 2 types of loves out there. And most people think that love is supposed to be some sort of feeling or some fucking puppy dog sexual attraction or some shit. I don't know, but I never experienced that before. I am attracted to darker skinned females, but that's it. If I don't get it, I do the other things. It's a trade to me. Everything's trade to me. Love is respect to me. Because once you start talking a certain way and you go in the side of your mouth, I ain't going to hit you like a pimp. I'm not going to hit you. I'm going to be like, there's the door, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. My way or the highway. You got it, guys? Because that's what women are playing. Y'all guys are just losing the battle, man. I see the courts, and I look at the court statistics and stuff like that, and that's sad. Too many men are getting framed with paternity fraud. I'm working on that now, guys. I'm working on that now. Just give me some time, okay? There's going to be some law that's going to be pushed where women are going to have to get paternity tests and make sure the woman is also the child biological as well, okay? The mother, okay? Both must be getting the test. So we won't have to worry about who's the whore, the 304. It's most likely you know who's going to be, right? Other than that, that's all we got to say, guys. I've been talking for quite some time. Y'all ain't say shit. But I talked about two things, the mark of the beast and the death penalty. If you disagree, you write it down. You got a question, you write it down, right? I'm posting this on my YouTube, all right? And if it gets struck down, I'll put it on my Rumble. You got Rumble out there. You got the Truth out there. The Trump started that, okay, which is pretty good. Getter is out there. Signal is out there. MeWe is out there. So many platforms where they won't strike your fucking verbatim down. I'm like, yo, they just looking at the transcript and they like, oh, you said that word, man. You took it out of, and they take you out of context. Then they just strike your fucking channel. I'm a comedian, goddammit. I have a right to make fun of anybody I want. People can make, I don't care if white women call me nigga, because that has happened to me, even out here where I live at. I'll just say hungry, you know, I'm like, but you have no right to hit nobody because they call you a name. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names shall never hurt me. When someone says something, the best thing to do is ignore them, right? Because when they walk up on you, then you can whip the ass, okay, right? You don't have to fight or go towards, be aggressive towards somebody because they ignored you or they fought back. Verbatim, fire with fire. Somebody say something better than you, then you getting all hurt. Then don't start attacking nobody. You get all hurt and because you said something first, okay? I'm like, because you up in your feelings and shit. Get out of your feelings, man. But anyway, I'm out here, guys, because you know what I'm going to say. I'm not your average man. I'm not your beat up man. And I'm out here. I love you all, but I despise the many of you, okay? I don't like the most of you now. Too many of y'all just stuck in limbo with this religion shit. Believing in what other people say and shit. Like, you don't hear no voice in here. You know, there is a voice. Everybody hear a voice, but they ignore it. And it's not your subconscious either. There's a voice telling you shit that you're supposed to be doing, but you do not listen. I'm out of here, guys. I love the animals more than humans, but I don't fuck the animals. And who's this calling me? No. Girl from Ghana. Yeah. She's supposed to send me a video, but I didn't get the video yet, babies. But I'll get the video, okay? Don't get me wrong. I won't go nowhere if I ain't get no videos. All right? Everything's a trade. 2 for 1 deal. Do the 2 for 1 deal, guys. Watch my goddamn videos. All right? Learn something before it's too late. Life gets better for men at the age of 30 and up. So don't blow it with the wrong hoe-it, okay? I just made that up. You are the woman that you sleep with. You are what you eat. Stop eating garbage. Stop hanging around garbage. Stop smoking. Stop drinking. Stop it. Stop socializing. You guys need self-education and realization. Other than that, you all are the mark of the beast. So don't get it twisted. Don't get scared. You're not going to be walking like Enoch and you're going to see his feet and you're going to be like delusional and shit. No, it's not that. That's somebody read. Yo. Religion is plagiarism. Religion is plagiarism. What's the oldest religion in the world? Judaism and Hinduism? Okay, go back. You'll see where that shit came from. Reincarnation is not new. Jesus was not the first to reincarnate. And get out of that horrors, that Egyptology. Get out of that shit too. You get scared because you start to read some shit that you shouldn't be reading, right? Like there were other gods amongst us who lived here for 3,000 to fucking 6,000 years, and you be scared. You be like, are some people more powerful than Jesus? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, older. Mahabharata, the Vishnu, the Bhagavad Gita. Yo, those books are bigger than the Christian faith. They're bigger than the Nation of Islam, goddammit. Get out of that goddamn religion. Come out of her. Okay. But of course, I'm just talking to myself. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.